This is my preferred Arsenal lineup against Wolverhampton on the English Premier League. Look, we are playing with Wolverhampton, who are currently really struggling on that Premier League. In fact, they are sitting at number last on the Premier League table, and they've barely had a win on the Premier League. But look, this is a team that you cannot underestimate or underrate, because you never know when they're going to wake up and start performing, when they're going to wake up and start winning their matches. So as you're going to play with them, I expect Mikel Arteta to go in with a very, very strong squad, but at the same time, consider rotation, but at the same time, make sure that you are collecting a win out of this game. Remember, we are from playing with Aston Villa, who really frustrated us and scored a very late, goal that helped them to win and, of course, be able to beat Arsenal, the second loss that we've had on the Premier League this season. So, my preferred choice of, lineup is going to be on the goalkeeper. I will go with David Raya. And David Raya has been very brilliant. Should you check even on that game against Club Brugge on the Champions League, he played so well, made a couple of saves that really helped us. Rather, who would have gotten a lot of, considered a lot of goals from Club Brugge. So I'm going to go with him, and I really hope he's going to be at his level best. And then the centre-backs, I will go with William Saliba if he is present. But if he's not present, then I will go with that combination of Timber and Hincapie. And still, they are very competitive and can play so well, and I feel like they should be able to cover in so well for that space. But if William Saliba is present, why not play him straight up? And then on the right back, I'm going to go with Benny Blanco White. And Benny White has been very brilliant. The last few games that he has played is bringing in an aspect that is very important on the team. That aspect of forward runs, that aspect of, making those runs and be able to give our wingers another extra option of, who to pass the ball to. So I go with him. And then on the left back, I'm only left with one choice, then that is none other than Miles Lewis Skelly. Because remember, Calafiori was suspended after getting 5 yellow cards, so he's not going to be playing on that number this weekend. And then on the midfield, I'm a bit confused. I would have gone with Odegaard if Declan Rice is there. But if Declan Rice is not present, then I will go with Zubimendi, because we need strength on that midfield. I will go with Zubimendi and Merino as our number 8, all right? But if Declan Rice is present, then I will go with Odegaard and Declan Rice. But in this case, let me just go with, Zubimendi and Merino to play as number 8. And then number 10, where it's gonna get a bit confusing. Look, I know Mikel Arteta loves Odegaard. I would have preferred Eze to play on that role. But if Mikel Arteta wants to go with Odegaard, why not? Let him go with him. He's still, and I really hope he's gonna go back to his ways of how he used to play for us in a very strong way and a more direct way. And then on the left wing, I will go with Martinelli straight up. No debate about it. The fact that he's very good at tracking back and making those forward runs, and of course at the same time the pace and the dribbling, I go with him. And then on the right wing, I will go with Bukayo Saka straight up. No debate about it. But if Mikel Arteta wants to start with Noni Madueke, remember he scored 2 goals on the Champions League, well and good. But I would have preferred Bukayo Saka, because we want more strength and we want to make sure that we are winning this game. And then at number 9, very, very complicated. Look, Jesus was brought in and played so well on the Champions League. But still, I want to go with Gyökeres. I really am watching for, and I'm really hoping that Victor Gyökeres, this is that sort of game that he will come in and be able to score a couple of goals, because he needs it for his own confidence. And for me, I will prefer Gyökeres over, Gabriel Jesus. But, he can start, and then Gabriel Jesus can be able to finish off the game. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is just but my preferred Arsenal lineup against Wolverhampton. What are your thoughts? Which position do you feel like I should have changed? Which position do you feel like I should have put in a different player? And if you agree with my selection, well and good. If you don't, you can actually do yours. Drop it on the comment section there so that we can keep the conversation going. It is what it is. That is football for you.